Well, greetings again. This is Dr. Bill White with the American Orthodontic Society, and I have a real interesting deep bite Class 2 Division 2 case here that is remarkable how it straightened up and what caused it to be such a closed up bite as it is. And I'm going to go through this as fast as I can and show you how to deal with this type of orthodontic case. Let's get started here. I'm going to go to this young man comes in. He's a very friendly, nice fella, and look at how his teeth are all tucked in around one another, and he's in a Class 2 relationship. As far as I know, he didn't have any TMJ problem in doing this, but this is a type of case that could force the jaw back and push the head of the condyle into the retrodiscal tissue. Now we're going to go in and change the torque in all these teeth, bring them out. Let's look at it from the side view now. This is a Class 2 case, and this cuspid should be coming down into this gap right here. So we're going to change this, raise these teeth up. There's a whale of a lot of changes go into this case, and then we'll move the jaw forward to free it up and where he bites into a Class 1 relation. We will go on the other side of the mouth, and we've got almost exactly the same thing. This cuspid tooth should be coming down here. This should be here. This molar ought to be back in here. And this jaw ought to be further forward like that. And that'll bring the condyle in a different position on the fossa back in the back, right here. And it's very interesting how you can do this. What caused this the case to go this way is hard to understand. How this guy's lips or tight structure pull these teeth down to that point. And now he's got some other problems like this rotation of this tooth over here. We're going to come in and hook that rotation deal up. It had some deciduous teeth. Looks like we were recommending removing some molars here. Now on the bottom, we've got a pretty well lined up case, but the lower teeth are back behind the upper teeth, and the upper teeth close down on them where you don't hardly see the lower teeth. So we're going to have to put this intruding wire. We've got videos showing you how you can open anybody's teeth with a bite. If you do that, if you do it right, you won't increase the vertical dimension of the face. On cases that are high angle, we put blocks back in the back here. But here we don't need them. We need to give him some vertical height of the face. So we got intruding arches down on the bottom. You can see them coming off. And that's on addition to this other arch wire inside here. We put this on, you put this on the first day they come in, if you like. And now watch those, this arch wire here would be way up here. And it's going to bring these teeth up. It'll push this tooth down some. And this, whatever it comes down, it's going to, and this one will go up while these teeth go down. If you have a certain amount of force out here, you'll have exactly the same mass going in the other direction, back in the back of the mouth. Now here we are rotating that tooth that had a bad rotation on it, and we're opening this bite like that. And you watch these teeth come in. Now we've taken some teeth out up above, and now we'll rotate that tooth. And you hook, when you're doing and rotating the tooth, we want to bring this tooth around in this direction, you see. So we hook it up on the arch wire here, bring it around the tooth, go under the curve of the tooth, come back over here and hook it to the bracket. That rotates this tooth in this direction. That's the most efficient way of rotating a teeth that we've ever had. And that's interesting to learn. And we've got both arch wires in here now. The little bitty flexible wire is lining them up, and then this other heavier wire is the intruding wire that we'll be opening the bite with. And now we're doing the same thing. We're going down with these teeth, and it'll pick this tooth up. The force to bring that down comes in there. So we're coming up above. Now we're going to pick up the upper teeth, and we'll slide the upper teeth forward, and we're going to close this gap and use this wisdom teeth up there. So now you see this cuspid is coming down in the class 1 relationship. The bottom jaw is moved forward, and we've brought these teeth back to some extent while we move the molars forward in that. So we're closing this gap. Now that's almost completely closed up, and we're bringing the lower jaw forward some and the upper teeth back, and we're changing the torque of the teeth. Were tucked like this, and we moved them here and then brought them back in that direction. Now here the bottom is about finished up, and the top is finished now. We've got up in they're lined up. The midline's not lined up good yet, but the class 1 relation in the cuspid is right now. In other words, this tooth was out here, now it's here. As he bites together, it comes down in that space. In the same way on the other side. Now we're going to bring the molar teeth back together here. All right, this is finished pretty well, and we've got these teeth lined up in here, and this rotated tooth, I think it was on the upper arch, it'll be rotated, and this corrected the rotation. And we put a bite plate in here to keep this from deepening again. And so you make your retainer. We put no class coming across the teeth. We have the retainer made where it fits up in there, and the vacuum keeps it in the upper arch like that. In the space, we close this up and use the wisdom tooth back in the back on that. Here are the x-rays taken. This is, he was age 19 and 8, nearly 20 years old at that time right here. Now we're closing that space up above, and we brought that into a class 1 relation. And you can see that the bite was deep when we started out in 1987, and you see where it is here. Now this is his smile as he matures, and that's the last picture I've got on his case. I thank you for watching. I hope you pick up some things that we learned in this particular case. It is the teeth are straightened out, his jaw is further forward than it was, and that's the end of this. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our channel, and thank you for being here. Maybe we'll see you again later.